Some people, just like a schoolyard little bully, huh? Try to force things and tease and mock and all kinds of stuff. Maybe throw in a lot of WTF, and they use F-bomb for every part of the English language. Preposition, adverb, adjective, noun, verb, every tense of it. Are they not dumbass? Are they not a troll trying to bully you, trying to manipulate, trying to do all this stuff? They're like a kindergarten child in their mind, trying to go getting taken all the way up, say, just to high school, where they maybe have a high school algebra 2, and then take in there and take the final, or listen to the teacher up there, listen to Father God telling you. And they come out there, man, I don't know what, he must have been on mushrooms or something. I don't know what kind of drugs. He's plumb out of his mind. He's shroomed out of his head. I had to listen to that 3 or 4 times. Well, you didn't start from the beginning. You didn't, if you was in kindergarten, you didn't graduate kindergarten to first grade, to second, third. You didn't go all the way through all the learning that you needed. And I'm not talking about just being in a class and, looking out the window, I sure would be like to be out on that playground there kicking the style. I want to kick them when they're down. I knock the teeth, knock dirt in their face. No, you're not learning. You learn it, and then you demonstrate it by taking a test. And you say, oh, yes, sir, I hear you, Father. I'm taking out the garbage, hog tie this thing. That 1 plus 1 is 2. Oh, do it again. 2 plus 2 is 4. You're following Jesus, Jesus. Father God is salvation. Yahweh's salvation. Not your garbage thinking. They're trying to be a troll. They're trying to turn into a troll. Rawr, little monster. Or trying by bullying. Trying to do it their way. Me, myself, I'm 10 foot tall and bulletproof. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Right? Or else trying to say, woe, woe's me. Bow, now, now. Pain and grief and suffering. Because that's what woe means. Pain, grief, and suffering me. Oh, woe is me. That must be the devil doing it. Good and evil. The tree of the knowledge of good and evil is not what you're to live from. Not just like that Garden of Eden thing. That's right now. Hog tie that bullcrap and eat from the tree of life. Eat from God, the Christ, and let it grow. Let that seed grow from 1 to 2 to 4 to 8. It'll grow. It doubles. I done went through and done it. Explained it. Did quite a few videos on that. Okay? Go back and listen, learn. If you have questions, you can ask. But if it's just hee-haw, donkey stuff, erase, remove. I might even comment telling you, you're not hearing. Just because you got these natural ears and you can hear natural things, you're not hearing the Spirit. You're seeing, hearing, taste, touch, and smell. It's got a big log, a steak, styros, right in there crucifying you, stabbing you, impaling you, making it into seeing, hearing, taste, touch, and smell with the eye in the middle. Shits, thinking that's what you're eating. And you're calling, man, this is good stuff right here. Look like put that in a hot dog bun and boy. And you're getting that stuff all in your ears, mouth, all your, you're hardening down like an old wineskin. Religious stuff, or saying, what the F this, that, using that as their part. Like, man, I'm talking perfect English. F-U-S-T-S. Look at me, I'm a big buffoon. And calling one teaching you, obeying God and coming up. Could even be calling Jesus that are not following the way of truth and life at all. And those that are following Christ, they're mocking them. Shame on you. This stuff will go down. Another one bites the dust. Ow! Put it on. Boom, boom. Huh? Shoot this dog. Whack! Huh? In yourself. Quit accusing and mocking, trying to be a tyrant, be a little troll. I tried to have this Alexa say it last time. It said it real good when I looked it up earlier. Troll. But then last time it was trying to say, I don't even know. I even spelled it for her. And it goes off plumb out into some other thing. A truck is this. Or some, it's just stupid. It's not thinking. I could look it up, but I done did that. Don't be a troll. Don't be a dumbass donkey. Take out the garbage. Be obedient to God. Take out the garbage in obedience. Hold tight. Your own stinking thinking, in other words. Watch what you speak. Now, see this in Proverbs chapter 6, verse 2. Thou art snared with the words of your mouth. Your thought processes are revealed. It starts back in your thought processes. If you're revealing this red, nasty stuff, it's good and evil with your thought processes, with the words of thy mouth. You're snared by it. It's kind of like a bent stair trap, like a big rat trap. Back here, there's cheese in there. There's gold in them there hills, and it's false gold, fool's gold, like in Jonah, that Tarshish. Went to Tarshish. The man's like going on vacation. The grass is greener on the other side. And you go in there and you're trying to pull off that cheese or that little bit of peanut butter or something right on the trigger of that bent snare trap. You're in there. I gotta get right back in there to get that. Reach a little farther, you dumbass. Trying to get in there, you're like a little mouse or a little beast, a little troll, trying to get the cheese. Reach in there, and then as soon as you touch that thing, whack! Death. To be carnally minded is death. You just fed into your garbage stinking. You done the words. You F-bombed. You whatever. You might have been saying, God is going to send you to hell if you don't quack, quack, squack just like this. You're calling God a monster because of he messed up. Because God is omnipotent, right? He's all powerful. He's omniscient. He knows it all. You're saying he doesn't know it all. He messed it up. He's omnipresent. He's everywhere at once. He's inside. He's taking care of us. You're not trusting in the Lord with all your heart. You're trusting in your own self. This F-bomb or this doing it my good and evil ways is better than what God says. You're eating from the tree of the knowledge, your own knowledge of good and evil. When you say, no, that was way back there thousands of years ago, and it was probably a fairy tale. I, the Lord, I'm the same. I change not. I can't quote it right now. But read Malachi chapter 3, verse 6. Okay? Therefore, you sons of Jacob, this trickster trying to get this little peanut butter and cheese out of this bent stair trap, trying to be a dummy, be a troll, trying to tear other people down. What do you do? What do they do whenever they feel like someone else is looking better than they are? They try to tear them down. That's called leveling. So they feel better about themselves. And they, I'll trash you, man. I'll kick you in your down. Bow, down, down. I'll kick you down into the ground. Bow, down, down. Huh? And sing that stuff and do a little bit of goofy stuff sometimes, funny stuff. Not because I'm an idiot. Because, man, what drugs are you on? Dumbasses. You're not hearing nothing. Go back to school. I'm laying it out there. I'm showing it. But you got to go. It's building. Line upon line, precept upon precept. You can't come in at the last thing. You're like, man. And you're like, you're just coming into your first day of Head Start, where you're about 3 or 4 years old. And then all of a sudden you're like, man, I could just go up to college level algebra and I learn this stuff like I learn it, like I effing learn it this way. And think, man, God, I know nothing. I think I'll go in there and teach the class. No, hey, God, I ain't following God. I'm not going to follow being hot pursuit of Jesus Christ. It's saying Jesus, I-E-S-O-U-S. That's the Strong's Concordance number. Jesus. That's what it was written in the original. The Koine Greek, that's an extinct language. It means it can't be changed. It's not spoken now. When it's a picture language. It's not the modern day Greek. It's the ancient Greek. And it's what the New Testament is written in. Just about. Oh, excuse me. So don't be a donkey. Don't be a troll looking to make somebody excited, make them mad so that you can make them look bad. That you can level them. Make them down. Man, that guy up there teaching us higher math. Maybe he's teaching us fractions. What the heck's a fraction? I'm learning how to count, and I know how it is. 1, 2, 3. Let me count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll skip a few. Go 9, 7, 4, 2, 6. I'm repeating them. 10. Didn't I do great, teacher? Teacher, Father God. No, you didn't do it right. Got to do it again. Right? You'll hog tie it correctly. And God's teaching you, zapping out. Bring the rocket fuel, bring you up into a higher and higher levels of His loving, righteous light, understanding. Become more intimate with Father God. Down here in the lower ways, you don't know squat. That Christ that's in you, whatever level of Christ is in you, is loved just as much. But the responsibility and the authority in that is a lot less, like a sperm is a lot less, doesn't really have hardly any responsibility. Just go to the egg and germinate, right? In the mother's womb. But you take and go, keep going. Saying be born, got a little bit more responsibility. Keep going all the way up, maybe becoming a teenager, 12 to a 30-year-old, not just 18. You're only a third of the way there, 6, but there's 12 more years, right? That's just natural speaking. This is spiritual, but your growth in the spirit is growing. You got a long way to go. And this is in each and every area of your thinking. There's a whole myriad of thought processes in there. The ball within the ball within the ball. Wheel within the wheel within the wheel, right? Go up to be just like what it says about Jesus, the mature son. Especially begotten son, the firstborn among many brethren, right? It says in Romans 8, chapter 8, verse 29. He's the firstborn among many brethren, right? Right, and then it's coming all the way back to that year of Jubilee where everything's restored back to the origin, back to God, Father God. 49 to 50. High priest in God, you're EN, resting in God, and resting and relying in God, and you're in union with God, SYN. They get plumb blown, these little ones get plumb blown out. Oh man, he said, what the heck's SYN? They don't spell nothing. If you've been listening, I've said that about, I don't know how many times, teaching to this. And they come in and listen to one or two, skip a few, 99, 100, and then they go back, and just mock and make fun. Dumbasses, trolls, schoolyard bullies. That stuff, just like in the natural, people out there saying, what the F this, that. If you think about it, you think, that don't even make sense. I mean, it's one thing to kind of like bang your foot. Oh, F! Whoops, I'm sorry. It kind of just came out, right? Oops, I didn't mean to. I had a slip. A side slip or error, intentional or unintentional, paraptoma. An intentional or unintentional side slip or error. That was unintentional. I didn't mean to do that. It just hurt like the dickens, man. About broke my foot, right? Oops, I'm sorry, Father. Please forgive me. Please don't stop giving me the increase into you. I'll hold tight, doing the best I can do. God will start to keep funneling you right down into His way of thinking, not yours. This garbage, you're taking that garbage out. Take out the papers and the trash. Right? Yakety yak. Don't talk back to God. Because I did a little something that's a little bit funny. Don't mean that gives you permission from God to chastise and try to whip start. Man, you're not counting the 10 right. It's 1, 2, skip a few, 8, 4, 3, 10. Huh? There ain't no fractions in there, no decimals. Huh? No, there's definitely no 3x plus 4 equals 2. Or something, or equals 12, What are you talking about? What's an X? What's an 8? What is it? What are you putting letters in there? Man, that's numbers. What the heck? You don't know what the heck you're talking about. Up in calculus, what the hell? What's a prime number? Dummies, right? They're trying to bully this. They can't touch this. Boom, diddy, boom, 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 boom. Just knock off the dust. They're dust thinking they're garbage. Off your feet, your hands. Well, know what Jesus told the disciples. You go out and do this stuff. Don't take no money, none of this stuff. Provisions for yourself. That's this stuff. Trying to do it God's way. Make sure you do it God's way, not your way. Don't try to add your bullshit to God's way. And the others trying to throw rocks at you, mock at you, just like Noah. He's building an ark to lift them up above this floods that's going to drive out and kill all this daggone yuck thinking. In your mind, this world, this cosmos, this orderly arrangement in the mind of humanity, not just out here in the world. God's the same yesterday, today, and forever. I, the Lord, changed not, right? Therefore, you sons of Jacob, this dumbass stuff, this trickster, politician crap, you can't back them in a corner and get them, They're yakking and talking with their mouth, but they're not really answering you. They don't know what in this good and evil stuff. Don't take part in that. Don't feed from that tree of good knowledge of good and evil. Your own tree. Hold tight that stuff. Be still. And know that I'm God. Eat from the tree of life. And live. Come to the fullness of life in God. And you do that little by little by little. Not one cataclysmic jump from the ground. Plumb up. Can you jump in the natural from here? Plumb up. I'm going to jump over that cloud that's way up there thousands of feet. Bling! I'm more powerful than the Incredible Hulk. an imaginary figure. Dumb donkey. Those critters are calling and speaking the higher level of God. This love beyond the mere description of word, and it's increasing. You're gaining the racham. Don't be shaken by, oh, he said racham. What is it? I've said it. I don't know how many times, a lot of times. It's the ability to love God as he first loved you. Why do we come to God? We're going to be covering that in the little epistles of John, okay? A little more thorough, okay? But we come to him because he first loved us. That love is a chav. It's a love beyond the mere description of words. It's an infinite love. Not just a little nothing. If you're down here, a little nothing, you just there take out that garbage and being in obedience of God, and he'll zap and bring you up higher and higher and higher into his loving righteousness, a higher level, a greater order in God. Quit being stupid and come back to God. Okay? I think I said it enough. Now we'll be coming into 1 John chapter 1 here next. Bye-bye.